Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday. How's everybody's night going? How's everybody's evening going? Hopefully, you all had a good day. Hopefully, you're all having a great week. We are getting that much closer to spring training games. We're getting that much closer to opening day, folks. We are officially in baseball season. Pitchers and catchers have reported. They are getting their first workouts of the of spring training. So you love to see it. It may be cold where we are right now, but deep down we know that spring season is right around the corner, and I'm looking forward to it, and I'm loving the videos that I'm seeing, the pictures that I'm seeing in spring training. It's just so exciting to see, right? I know we're all excited to see our New York Yankees, back in action, and let's see what happens. Let's see if they're content with what they're going with right now on their team, or are they going to make other moves? So never count the Yankees out for making another move, but always, but of course, expect them to go with the roster that they have right now. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. We are on the road to 1,500 subs. So if you are watching this for the first time, please hit that subscribe button, join in on the conversation. It would mean a lot to me. And the likes also really help the channel out too. Let's see who we got in the chat. We got Jonathan in the chat. What is going on? John the Beagle Dad, what is up? Jake Boss, what's up? Referee, what is up? David Herrera, what's going on, man? Pito Will, what is going on, Pito Will? What is up? What is up? What is up? So you see the headline that I have, right? You see the headline up at the top. I'm asking, have we been told that DJ LeMahieu is going to be our starting third baseman? Referee, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. And what's up, Barry Bear? How you doing? So, have we been told that DJ LeMahieu is going to be our starting third baseman? Is this the reality now? Is this something that we have to come to terms with? Now, you listen to some of the folks on the Yankee hot stove from last night. It sounds like that they're making it sound like that the Yankees are going to steer in that direction. Now, we know that the New York Yankees have talked about having an internal competition, right, between DJ, between Oswald Cabrera, Oswald Peraza. I mean, Vivas is probably going to be in that mix as well, right? Now, the argument for DJ is that he's still owed $30 million, right? And that's why he's going to start. That's why DJ LeMahieu is going to start, because he's owed $30 million. Now, having a $30 million player on your bench, yeah, that's an expensive bench player. But I don't know. I personally, again, and I've said this many times, I'm not comfortable going into the season knowing that DJ LeMahieu is going to be our starting third baseman. I don't have anything against him. I don't hate the guy. If he does start, if he is in fact going to be the starter, I'm going to root for him. I hope he does well. I know we keep hearing that he showed up healthy, right? We've heard that before, but injuries are a thing with him. With DJ, injuries are a thing. It has been a thing. He's just never able to really stay healthy. But it sounds like they're letting us know, right? The Yankees reporters, right? They're letting us know, and it's almost like they're being told by the Yankees, right? I don't know if they're necessarily being told by the Yankees, but it sounds like that DJ is going to be our starting third baseman. Is that going to be the case? We'll see once the games start being played. And once they decide who are going to be your starters, even though your starters are obvious, we know the obvious, but third base is the big question mark. I still feel that the Yankees need to still make a move. I don't know if they're going to make a move. I mean, I'm going in with the expectation that they're just going to go with what they have right now, and they could explore that option during the deadline. Although, hopefully they can, as far as third base goes, they can survive until then. And they have the team to do it, right? They have the team to do it. They got it. They got a solid team. But I feel as though with us being told that DJ LeMahieu is still owed $30 million, that he is going to be our starting third baseman. I don't know how you all feel about that. I'd rather see Peraza get his shot, right? You could say Cabrera, but Cabrera, we all know, and a lot of us have said it, he's a utility guy. He's the guy that comes off your bench in case a player needs a day off, or if he needs to, if a player gets injured, then sure, you want to plug him in, and I think that's what Oswaldo Cabrera is. He's your utility guy. He's your Swiss Army knife that could play different positions. But again, it just seems like it sounds like they're trying to tell us to accept the fact that DJ is probably going to be your starting third baseman, and we just have to come to grips with that. But you never know. We'll see what happens. And I see a few other folks in the chat right now. Graham, what is going on? How are you? Davi's in the chat too. What is up? So yeah, and we'll talk about that, right? We'll talk about Marcus Stroman, apparently, missing at spring training. I'm not really sure what that means, but there was also a report saying that Alex Cobb, the starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers, is going to be out for a month because of an hip injury. So, Alex Cobb has been injury prone. Could this be an opportunity where the Yankees could potentially trade Marcus Stroman to the Tigers for one of their infielders? And they have a few infielders that the Yankees could potentially look into. The Yankees could make them a trade partner. I've also mentioned the Miami Marlins many times too. I mean, they could still look to trade with the Marlins as well. And we'll get into the Arenado thing. I mean, that whole thing is very confusing as it is with the whole Arenado interest. We'll talk about that. And Joe, what is going on, man? It's good to see you. Referee saying, let's say DJ is a starter, I seriously doubt he would finish. Yeah, I'm not so confident, right? I'm not so confident that he would be able to complete a season. Again, it's not me saying this stuff. It's not because of my dislike. I don't have a dislike for DJ. I don't dislike the guy. I don't hate the guy. But as I keep saying, injuries are a problem for him. And I know we've been told that he comes into spring. Came into spring training healthy, but we'll see how things play out, right? We'll see how things play out because they already have Jay Cousins and Clayton Beeter. These guys are hurt at the moment, so we don't know what their status is. So we know Jay Cousins is probably going to start throwing next week, because he's got that forearm strain. As far as Clayton Beeter, he's got that shoulder injury, so we'll see how he progresses. We'll just have to wait and see. And Li, what's up, Li? How are you? What is up? So just looking at the comments here. Stephen B, what is going on? Li saying it's like 50-50. They were in or out on third base. And you're saying I meant Nolan. So are you saying Nolan? Were you saying this about Nolan Arenado? About 50-50? Is that what you were referring to? Cobb is sideline. That's a fact. The Marlins actually have made a huge signing today. All of 300. Yeah, I know. They on Cal Quantrill. I saw that. $3.5 million. Whoop-de-doo, right? I mean, they could still get hit with a third grievance. I'm pretty sure. So, I think they still need to spend some money. I mean, they've barely spent money this season. Clearly, we all know that. Stephen B is saying DJ is as healthy as glass health. Watch he foul tip of a ball on his one foul ball off his foot or his toe. Boom, he's gone like for a while. So yeah, listen, I know a lot of Yankees fans. I know a lot of Yankees fans want Nolan Arenado, myself included. I want the Yankees to trade for Arenado. We keep hearing conflicting reports. It's like we hear one side of, again, Yankee reporters saying that the Yankees are not in on Stroman, that they're not going to trade for Stroman, and they were interested in Bregman, but decided to go the direction of Max Fried and Devin Williams, Cody Bellinger. So I don't know. I don't know. Now we're here. I'm seeing tweets on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, about Nolan about the Yankees have re-engaged in talks with Nolan Arenado. So are the Yankees in on Nolan Arenado? Are they out on Nolan Arenado? I have no idea. This is part of the frustration of the offseason and the conflicting reports that we keep hearing about it. So right now we're hearing that the Yankees are in on Arenado. If maybe an hour from now we're going to hear that, oh, well, the news was false. So believe what you want. Believe what you want. I'm not really sure what to believe. At this point, I'm going to say that the Yankees are probably not in on Arenado, although you never know. They could pull off a surprise move. The Yankees have been known to do that. They've been known to pull off some moves that we never expect, right? And Devin Williams was the prime example of that this offseason. I mean, we had none of us fans really had any idea of the Yankees being in on Devin Williams, and he almost got sent to the Dodgers, but he's a New York Yankee now. So what do we got here? Referee saying, my wife Laura got home and is sitting on the couch with me watching you and goes, this is what you mean men do, talk about in depth like this. Shout out to referee's wife. That's funny. Yeah, when I saw that, I thought if they only spend that, they ain't taking Stroman. Well, Yankees are also willing to eat some of his contract too. So, William, what's going on, man? He says, NFE, I got you something when I went to Legends Field. I need your info to mail to you. Okay. Let me put down my email address there, William. And shout out to you. Hopefully you're doing well. Let me get my email here. I'll type it into the chat, and you can email me. So let me just type my email. Sorry about that. So the email should be right there. So I did type it in. So yeah, send me an email, and let's talk, man. Let's talk. Ray Klickner, what is going on? How are you? Shout out to you, Ray. The Arenado rumors don't hit the smell test. Cashman don't leak trades. I think jack up price for the Red Sox. It could be. They could be using the Yankees as some type of some sort of leverage, which is entirely possible. they've done it. They've done it before. Tomorrow's Foul Territory. Ken Rosenthal will have his weekly question and answer live at 12:30 called Fair Territory. Yeah, Fair Territory. I know Ken Rosenthal does that. Yeah, see, ask him. Let's see if he answers that question. I'd be curious to see what he says. You know, Williams trade was mentioned before. I knew it, but I believe it wouldn't happen. Yeah, I see. That's the thing. I didn't hear about it personally. Like I really didn't hear about it. When I saw that the Yankees got him for in a trade for Cortez and Durbin, I was like, whoa, I didn't see that one coming. But hey, here we are. Didn't you hear the drains at Steinbrenner got choked today? Devin shaved. Oh man. Yeah, man, he shaved today. I saw a picture of him. You know, he's got that mustache. He don't look too bad. I mean, without the beard. I mean, it still looks weird. It feels weird to see him without a beard, but I do like him. You know, he doesn't look too bad with the stash. At least he's able to keep the stash. Chris Schmidt, what is going on? How are you? I get we will eat some of Stroman's contract, but 12.5 million plus. Geez, but they might end up keeping him. I mean, he might end up in some sort of role. What kind of role that is, I don't know. But you know, the fact of the matter is, Graham, like they didn't use him in the postseason. You know, they didn't use him in the postseason once. He's pretty much got, you know, I don't shut out of or pushed out of the rotation in a way because they're not. You know, they got their starting rotation set. So, you know, where does Stroman fit into the puzzle? They're not going to go 6. You're not going to put an $18 million starter in the bullpen. What do you do with him? You know? And they got Will Warren waiting in the wings. I know a lot of folks are not really sold on Will Warren. They're not excited about Will Warren, but you know, I think Will Warren still needs development. I'm not saying he should be at the major league roster, but he's got potential. Still needs work to do though. Li, your guess is just as good as mine, man. I don't know how Nolan Arenado makes sense for the Red Sox, and I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right there with you. One of the few times I'll agree with you. He doesn't make sense with he doesn't make sense for the Red Sox. I mean, what are they going to do? Move Devers over to freaking first base? Not a great idea. You saw a headline earlier about something that rumors that the Yankees and Detroit Tigers were going to make a trade. Is there any truth to that? I think it's speculation at this point. I think it's speculation at this point. They could be a trade partner, right? I mean, they could potentially trade Stroman to to the Tigers, and I would hope they're on the phone with the Tigers. Cobb is injury prone, so he's not exactly 100% dependable. The guy does deal with injuries, so this could create an opportunity from the for the Yankees. So, Derek Gold, Cardinals reach warmth of spring. Front office still frozen in attempt to trade. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to trade Arenado. They're having a hard time trading Arenado to talk, and they're saying that Arenado is the expectation is he's still going to report to spring training when the rest of the squad starts reporting. So, yo, Jacob Frederick, thank you, man. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome. Guardians fan, huh? That's what's up, man. Yeah, Max and Ace are awesome, dude. I love interacting with those guys. I try to tune into their live streams as much as I possibly can. I jumped on with Ace a bunch of times. He's jumped on with me, and we actually had a 3-way panel with me, him, and me, Ace, and Max on my channel. That was a fun time. We had I was on with those two guys and Jason on Jason's channel. So Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to you. Thank you for joining. And how do you feel as a Guardians fan, man? Let me talk to me, dude. Talk to me. And shout out to referee 583. He just bought me a coffee. Shout out to you, referee. It says it's from the wife Laura. So thank you so much, Laura, for the coffee. Shout out to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. I came across the baseball channel called Asian Baseball. It's about okay. Maybe I'll have to check it out sometime. Yeah, they do have to do away with the beard and hair rule, man. It's like let players have their beards, maybe keep it neatly trimmed or something, just keep it nice, if you're going to make any sort of like new rules to the hair and beard, keep it trimmed, keep it presentable. Maybe they could make that rule. What up, Benito? How you doing? What's going on? That's because we didn't trust him in the Bronx. Maybe he gone missing. Someone told him he's going to the pen and throwing a hissy fit. I don't know, man. The whole him missing. Maybe he wasn't there at a certain time, but he showed up later. Maybe he was there earlier and left later, and he wasn't part of. Maybe his workout routine might have had. He probably had a different schedule. I'm not saying this is the case. I'm just saying this is probably speculation. Okay. So I heard they moved Arenado to play first and keep Devers at third. I mean, yeah, that makes more sense. Although Arenado playing first, I mean, yeah, I could see that, but yeah, you're not going to move Devers out of his position. That would be ridiculous. What do you think of the most recent bullpen arms? I mean, I'm liking the bullpen arms there, Benito. I'm liking the new bullpen arms. I mean, they're adding a lot of depth, because in case of injuries, I mean, you saw that with Jay Cousins and Clayton Beeter. So, that's why they were signing all these pitchers. So this is something that the Yankees do all the time, and they bring in names that we never even heard of or thought of, and next thing you know, they're just pitching lights out. As of recent, they've signed a few lefties, which is good. The Yankees do need a couple of lefties in the bullpen. But I'm loving the arms that they have gotten. I'm excited to see what this Yankees bullpen is going to look like. So yeah, well, they're saying that he's going to be out for a month with that hip injury. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna. I don't know if it'll be longer. It could be longer, especially with hip injuries, because that's something to those things take a little while, and he's a little bit on the older side too, Graham. So it's possible. Yeah, man. I know I've said this many times, Sean. That we may talk mostly Yankees baseball, but I'll discuss other things baseball too. And if you're a fan of another team, you're always welcome here. I don't really care. I don't care what team you support. If you're a fan of another team, come on in, and you could tell me what team you support, and we could talk about your team. I have no problems with that. So hopefully we can make the playoffs again next upcoming season. I think we will next season for Guardians Yankees. All right. I mean, my personal opinion, Jacob, I think the AL Central just got a little tougher. It really did. And I think the Guardians are going to have their hands full. So, but good luck to your team though, man. I hope they do well for you as a Guardians fan. So, but when it's Yankees Guardians, man, we're gonna go head to head. Coconut, he was in minors, and we didn't have room for Schmidt for a couple years, and then yeah, I think Schmidt does fine as a starter. There's areas where he does need to improve. Now, there were games where he pitched well, but again, the Yankees offense didn't come through for him, and that puts pressure on pitchers. If you're starting if your starting pitchers pitching, if he's pitching a good game, the offense has got to come through. So hopefully this offense that the Yankees have now with this lineup that they're going to have now, I'm curious to see what their lineup is going to look like. There's a few question marks with their lineup, but hopefully when if Clark Schmidt is in fact if he does have a good season where he's pitching well in games, that the bats come through for him. So yeah, referee saying I think the beard thing is part of the reason why the Yankees have their history. It's like part of being a Yankee. I say keep it, no shave, just my personal opinion. Yeah, again, to each their own. That's what stood out about the Yankees all these years was all the no shave, or shave your beard, clean shaven, clean cut, clean look. That's what stands out about the New York Yankees. So they like to be different, which is fine. Again, whatever they decide. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I wonder how long it'll be before the Donovan rumors jack up again. Yeah, he did lose his ARB case. Are there going to be trade rumors? Man, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I try to interact with everybody, man. Sometimes the comments go so fast that I don't get to all the comments, but I try to interact with everybody as best as I can. And my man, Mr. Controversy, says, put a hat on, big head. I wanted to do something a little different, man. I wanted to go without the hat today. I was like, let me change it up. Let me change it up. Let me change it up. And as I'm talking to Mr. Controversy, shout out to Mr. Controversy for the two gifted memberships. So Shane McNeil and Jacob Frederick, who's my newest subscriber. Jacob, there you go, bro. You subscribe to the channel and you got gifted a membership by Rodney Green. So Shane McNeil and Jacob Frederick, congratulations. So just so you guys know how memberships work, in case you don't know, I always like to give a friendly reminder. I do try to, the way the memberships work, if you're gifted a membership, it's good for 30 days. And then that membership expires. If you want to continue being a member, I do have a link in the description for anybody who is interested. Totally up to you. No pressure. If you are a member, I greatly appreciate it. So, yeah, Mr. Controversy, he's a controversial guy there, Sean. But, sometimes when he's in a given mood, he's in a given mood. I've talked to him on the phone a few times already. I'm just like, yep, I'm not messing with this guy. But I got his back. Either way, man. You mess with Rodney, going down. And Rodney, I'm looking forward to May 25th, Sunday, May 25th, when you come out here. Us four, man, me, you, Brian Gustin, his wife, when we go to Yankees Rockies. And I'm going to look into the tickets for my friend, you, and myself, for us three to go to that Saturday afternoon game. So I'm looking into tickets for that. So I'll keep you posted, bro. If we see any NFE hatless and he shaves, either the Yankees have called or the cops after him. Well, look, man, I'm waiting for the Yankees to give me a call so I could go play at third base, man. I'm healthy. I feel good. Sometimes I'm sleepy, and that's why I spend a lot of time on the couch, but that's okay. If they give me a call, I'm jumping off that couch, and I'm going to go report to spring training. And I'm gonna go play third base, man. So, Yankees, call me, right? Call me. But I'm hearing Dominguez is putting in crazy work in the offseason. Let's hope it'll pay off. Other teams will look to exploit his previous holes. Yeah, Benito, listen, look, I've already said this many times about Dominguez. All right, we gotta manage our expectations when it comes to the rookies, when it comes to the prospects, when it comes to the young players. You gotta give them time. Yeah, he's putting in the work this offseason. He knows he's gonna play for a position. I still say he's gonna be your starting left fielder. He will be. I know Aaron Boone and Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman have both said that he's gonna have to earn it, right? And they're right. They're not wrong. I mean, every player that's competing, they're gonna have to earn their spot. There's no doubt. There's no doubt about that. But yes, he has been putting in the work. And I hope he has a successful rookie season. Um, do I say he's going to make mistakes along the way? Yes. It's on par for the course, but we have to manage our expectations. So, let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. I don't mind talking to other fans as long as they don't start the Yankee hate and shaming to me. It is tradition and what makes us right. Yeah, I hear you, and this is what I'm saying. That's why the Yankees are different from everybody else. So they have the shave rule. That's what stands out about the Yankees. That's what's going. That's what is different about the Yankees organization compared to everybody else. But again, I think they could probably adjust, make some adjustments to the rules. But again, differing opinions here. So yeah, at his worst, he's better than me. But I'm just saying, if they need me to come and play, I'm right here, dude. They could give me a call. Yeah, dude. Even if you're not in the stream, you could still get a membership. Even if you're not tuning in, you could still get a membership. So. Like Shane McNeil, he's not tuned in. I haven't seen him, but yeah, anybody who's not tuned in, they could still get a membership. Yo, Daniel Berry, what is going on, man? All right, man. Have a great night. Thank you again for the coffee. Thank you so much. Thank you. Jacob, yes, I will be doing play-by-plays like Ace and Max does. That was something I started late in the 2024 season, but I'm looking to do more of those. And I also do pre-games, right? So I go on about, 1 or 2 hours before the game starts, and I'll do pre-games. We have a little fun there. We get a lot of people tuning in. We talk predictions. So it's a lot of fun. We also talk food. So, because I asked, you're going to be eating when you're watching the game. So, I always ask folks what they're going to be eating. It's a good time, man. It's a fun time. Everybody is, tuned in. And like I said, it's a blast, man. I always have a fun time. I always look forward to the pre-games. That's probably one of my favorite things to do with these live streams. So hopefully I see you at some of those pre-game live streams too. Yeah. Oh, I could definitely be the couch man. I could most definitely be the couch man. They just got to pay me, man. Pay me a little salary. I could be the couch man. I'll be the third base coach sitting on my couch. I'll do better than Rojas. Yeah. So pregame is a blast. Exactly. Ronnie's tuned into a lot to many of those pregames. So yeah, the pregames are a lot of fun. A lot of folks tune in. I can't wait to start doing it again, man. I am so looking forward to opening day and doing the very first pregame of the 2025 season. So you'll probably see me do more pregames than play-by-plays. I doubt I'm going to do 162 play-by-plays, but I want to try and commit to half of that if I could. If I could do 80, I think that would be fantastic. If I was able to do like 50 or 60, 70, like I'd be ecstatic with that too. So Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it, man. And like I said, I hope I see you there. And you said games, even though yeah, and that's cool, man. Like I said, I know you're a Guardians fan, and I respect that. So I will yeah, we'll hopefully we see you there. Ronnie's a big hater of my couch. Whatever, Ronnie. My couch is comfortable. All right. My couch is comfortable. I sleep on it all the time. I spend more time on my couch. You're not gonna tell me nothing about my couch. Yeah, pregame is yep. Yeah, yeah, the food. That's where the food part, man. I know I'm going off subject here because we were talking about DJ and Stroman and all that, but you guys got me rolling here. Um, when it comes to the food part, man, like people go way in. People go way in. So they and like some of the food choices, ooh, gets me so hungry. But and I love it. I love it. I love everybody. I love a lot of the folks' food choices, man. It's good. It's good time. It's good time, and it might give people ideas. They could share ideas, So I'm not lying about nothing, bro. My couch is comfortable. All right, I sleep in it. All right, I spend a lot of time. You're not gonna tell me, man. Am I into the NBA and NFL? So I'll say this, like I'll tune into some of the games. I'm not into those sports as much as I used to be. When it comes to the NBA, I'm definitely a Knicks fan. When it comes to the NFL, I'm a Giants fan. Unfortunately, the Giants suck. I hope they get better whenever that may be. But yeah, those are my teams as far as NBA and NFL. I just don't tune into those as much as I used to. I'm also a big combat sports fan. I don't know if you're into like MMA or boxing, but I am a big MMA boxing fan. So, yeah, I am a fan of those. Could I do a spring training pregame? I could, maybe. I might look into it. So the Tigers have covered Cobb. They have signed John Brebbia on a 1-year deal. Well, that takes care of that. Looks like Stroman's not going to get traded to the Tigers. So for sure, man. Oh well, like Cashman said about Stroman, if there's an opportunity to to trade Stroman, they're going to. They're just waiting. They're just waiting. And injuries do happen, as we just saw with Cobb. You never know what's going to happen in spring training. Sometimes, there are opportunities that do open up, so you never know. Dude, don't be sorry, and you don't need to tell me that the Giants are terrible. I already know that they are. I've already accepted that. So you're a Cavs fan, figured by the logo, and a Steelers fan. Okay, interesting. So do you live in Ohio? Because if so, you're definitely in enemy territory. So he is a pen arm, but opens up for a vet to not go to. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But again, we'll see what happens with with Stroman. But as we were originally talking about with DJ, I really do hope that the Yankees, truly do see the competition. They do really not just give the job to DJ LeMahieu. I understand he's owed $30 million. I know that's the argument, that he's owed $30 million, and if in fact that's the reason why they play him, I get it. $30 million for a bench player is expensive, but again, if he does get the job, fine. I just hope that he succeeds. I just hope that he succeeds. But I'm just the injuries, man. It's just a big concern for me. It really is. It really is. But if he, I suppose he's going to compete. If not, if he wasn't going to compete, they would have just given him the job already and said, you know what, DJ is going to be your starting, is going to be your starting third baseman, and that's that. There's not going to be a competition for it, right? There's nobody's going to compete for it. DJ is going to be your starting third baseman. I don't know. You got Peraza, you got Cabrera, but although again, he's going to play, but he's going to be a guy that comes off the bench. That's all there's to it. So you think Boone told Stroman he's probably going to the bullpen? Well, probably not. I mean, if you're Marcus Stroman and you've been a starting pitcher your whole entire career. I mean, we don't know if Boone told him that, but that wouldn't that wouldn't sit well with me either. He won't start, and if he does, then I'd say it'll be short term until we pick up a third base at deadline. I'm assuming you're referring to DJ LeMahieu here, Graham. Yeah, I would agree with you, man. They might stick with DJ up until not spring training, up until the trade deadline. If he is going to, if he could stay healthy, right? I'm going to keep bringing up the health. So, health is key. He's got to stay healthy. Let's see. Graham is saying Peraza, they're going to have him make a mind about. And he either is on the roster or he is gone. Yeah, I mean, Peraza, who knows? I mean, he's out of options. We don't know what's gonna happen with Peraza, right? If he doesn't get the starting job, is he on the bench? Do they DFA him? Do they find a way to trade him? I mean, it's an interesting situation that they're in right now with Peraza. So, it'd be that one is that one's up in the air. I mean, clearly we know that one's up in the air. We don't know what's going to happen with Peraza. And like you said, Graham, he's out. Yeah, he's out of options. So if he doesn't get the starting job at third base, then what? They're gonna have to make they're gonna have to make a decision there. That's gonna be a big decision for the Yankees. So, hey, look, it's Rodney, or hey, look, it's Brad. He says, "Look out, Rodney has." Oh man. So, hopefully you're doing well there in the land down under there, sir. Hopefully you're behaving yourself, although you're probably not. I'm hearing Ronnie. They call you Pee Wee. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Calling me Pee Wee? What? Nah, nobody's calling me that. He didn't call me that. I can't. I don't know who he's calling Pee Wee, but definitely ain't that. Oh yeah. There'll be a team that will claim him. There'll be a team that will claim him. I don't know what team that will. I mean, they'll probably any team that needs some sort of like infield depth. I'm sure. But I don't think I'm in agreement with you there, Graham. I don't think he will make it through waivers. Yeah, I can't say he's. I'm in agreement with you on that. So, yeah, the Peraza situation is going to be. I don't know, man. My guess is just as good as anybody else's as far as what happens to Peraza, but I don't know why I get this feeling. But if he doesn't win the job, right? If he doesn't get the start, if he doesn't start third base, I hate to say it, but I don't think he's going to be on the Yankees this year. I think he'll be on another team. And hopefully I'm wrong, but he's out of options again. We don't. What do you do with him? Dev Finch, what's up, man? How's it going? What up, Dev? Ray, you got to go. You're saying ice storm power, trying to go out, getting the generator. All right, man. Take care of take care of yourself, dude. Be safe, man. All right. Keep us in the loop. If you need to email me, okay? Just let me know everything's cool. Have a good night, Ray. Be safe. TC Steels. What's up, man? It's been a while. Where you been? I thought he abandoned the channel, man. I'm like, bro, where is he? What up, TC? What's going on? What's new in your world, TC? I know, man. I'm just giving you a hard time. So TC, how we feeling, man? How are you feeling about the Yankees? How are you feeling about going into the 2025 season? Are you excited that spring training is here, man? Are you looking forward to the season? Oh, cool. All right, Ray. Cool. I'm glad you're prepared, man. I'm glad you're prepared. All right. Yeah, just as long as you're prepared, you're safe. That's all that matters to me, man. That safety, your well-being, that's the most important thing. So please take care, okay? I'm glad you're good. Oh, congratulations, moving to Texas. All right, man. Congratulations on the new job. Moving to Texas. Where in Texas are you moving to? And folks, yeah, congratulate TC Steels on his new job. He's moving to Texas, going from California to Texas. That's exciting, man. So you'll be now you'll be an hour ahead of me instead of an hour behind me. So congratulations, man. All right, you're excited. Good, man. I'm glad you're excited for the new season. I'm excited too, bro. I'm looking forward to it. Dallas Fort Worth area. Okay, cool. Yeah, that it seems like a lot of folks are moving to the Dallas Fort Worth area. For folks who are moving to Texas. So good stuff, man. So Ronnie's out of here. Yo, Ronnie, just hit me up, bro. Hit me up, man. We'll see you later, Ronnie. You'll be renting our house in Cal. Okay, and you'll be staying with friends for a while. All right. Cool, man. Well, awesome. Brad. Oh man. Yeah, that'll be some fun conversations. We're talking like Cowboys and pickleball. Yeah, 100%. We still need a third baseman. There's no doubt there, TC. I am in complete agreement with you. So, if they are in fact back in on Arenado, if they are in fact back in on Arenado, I mean, I hope they get Arenado, but again, we keep hearing these like conflicting reports when it comes to, when it comes to Nolan Arenado. So it's like 1 minute you're hearing the Yankees are out, they were never in. Now they're in, they're out, they're in, they're out. So it's like, okay, again, make up your minds. Like, is he in? Is he out? Like, are they in or are they out? What's the story? The staple food in Colorado, I don't know, man. It's as far as staple food. I mean, it's like they're big on American foods here, right? But when you're talking non-American, Mexican food is a big thing out here, Davi. Right? Colorado has a big Mexican population, so Mexican food is big. Vietnamese food is also a thing out here too, right? So yeah, but I'd say right after American, definitely Mexican food. And Mexican food is probably, I would say it's probably a bigger thing than American, no doubt. Oh wow, you lived in the South 26 years on and off. All right. DM, if I had to pick between Arenado and Bregman, I'm going Arenado. I'm going Arenado, honestly. Bregman's looking for a 6-year deal, but I don't think he's going to get it. I'd rather go Arenado. I mean, at least with Arenado, you're going short term. Hokey pokey, yeah, got that right. Chia, the Ace Avenue's in the building. What up, Ace? My twin brother. The twin is here. And shout out to you, Ace, for being a member for 4 months, man. You're the man, bro. You're the man. How you feeling, bro? Yeah, the twin is in the house. That's right. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Ace. But yo, Ace, let me ask you, man. You think we're being told that DJ LeMahieu is probably going to be our starting third baseman? We've already had this argument. Yeah, he is smarter and better looking than me. That there's no argument there. We've already talked about this. We've already talked about this. I wonder how Yankees fans will react to Cashman Howell wanting to get this team younger. The same way I react every year. Hopefully they play well. There. Answer that question. I'm feeling good. Ate good today. Had a nice turkey burger for lunch and just ate a grilled chicken. Man, you eating good. Yeah. Turkey burger and then grilled chicken salad for dinner. Oh, man. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day, really. I mean, I had breakfast, but other than that, I went and trained this morning and then went to sleep because I was so tired. And then woke up, didn't know what I wanted to eat. I had an apple, but yeah, I have to. I got to figure out food. So, why, in your opinion, in boxing, the heavyweight boxer is no longer the big thing? Like, I know late '80s. Well, I mean, just a quick thing about heavyweight and boxing. There's nobody. There's no competition right now. There's not really a lot of guys that are coming in at the heavyweight. The heavyweight division of boxing is boring. There's really I don't look forward to it anymore. It's not what it used to be. So I hope it gets back to the level that it was once was. You know, there's just not a lot of guys right now in the heavyweight division there, Dobby. You've been saying that the Yankees are going to give him every opportunity to succeed. If we're going to internal, I prefer Waldo. See, I respect that. My thing with Waldo, though, I just think that he's a better player coming off the bench. He's your utility player, your Swiss Army knife, the guy that comes in, and if a player needs a day off, he fills in that role. He fills in that spot. And if a player gets hurt, you plug him in. I just don't, I hear and respect what you're saying, but he's just going to be your utility guy. I think they should give Peraza the chance, but I'm not feeling good about it. Chicken and quinoa, nice. It's a good meal. Yeah, I don't want to be bothered, especially by you, Brad. Shut it. Um, yeah, Lou, heavyweight boxing has not been a thing for a long time, right? I mean, it was a little exciting for a little bit when like Deontay Wilder was knocking dudes out, and then when Tyson Fury came back into the scene and got himself back into shape and got his head right, it was fun and exciting. But yeah, the heavyweight division needs some excitement again. So yeah, I'd be cool with Peraza too there, TC, for sure. If it's a fair competition for third base and DJ wins the job, I'm inclined to accept it. Agreed. Don't want it, but I'll accept it. Agreed. But if DJ has a horrible spring training to give him the job, I'll be annoyed. I'm 100%, 100%. I'm. Here's the thing. If in fact, I know the headline asked that question, they would have just given DJ the job and just say, you know what, we're going to give DJ the job. So, but they're holding a competition for it, and they got to earn their spot. They have to earn their spot. So they really might be just looking for someone to hold that down until someone. Yeah, and you never know what's going to happen during spring training. So Cashman is waiting in the weeds, I'm sure. Meredith Marakovitz seems to think that Cashman is going to make a trade for who, I don't know. Yes, I did. I did discuss that. We talked about it. I talked about it earlier that the Yankees could be, or not the Yankees, but the Tigers may be on Stroman. So that could be a thing. Yeah, yeah. I mean, teams that come out of spring training look a little different going into the playoffs. So you are right about that. We'll see what this team looks like going into the playoffs, right? Of course, they got to first play 162 games. As of right, as far as I'm concerned, I'd say they're the best team in the American League. They've been the most active in the American League, so I think they're gonna do well. I think they'll take first place in the AL East, but of course, the teams in the AL East are going to give them a hard time, as they always do. They're just pesky like that. Yeah, and again, a lot of that, unfortunately, is just due to injuries, man. So I don't think Boone has given the job to DJ. I'm sure if someone has a great spring, Dirt is an option, but right now, they're yeah. I mean, they're selling high on DJ, right? They're selling high on DJ. We're told that he came in healthy, but I we gotta wait for things to play out. So yeah, DJ will get hurt and Peraza will take over. Yeah, again, we're gonna have to see what happens with Peraza after spring training. That's the thing. Rob, what's up, man? Yeah, what are you waiting for? Go play third. I don't know what you're waiting on. Sign me up, Lou. Sign me up. Norman Soto saying if DJ is going to be the third baseman, Judge is the one who Yeah, yeah. Judge, he does like to defend the guys that he loves. So this is true. Yeah, I feel you. That's why if the Yankees called me, I'd be like, man, I don't know. Got to keep the beard. I don't want to shave. So, you like DJ at third. Let's see how spring training goes, and then we might get a better idea of how things might. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I hear what you're saying there, Brad. You got to see how spring training plays out. I mean, we have to. We don't know how it's going to play out. It could play out a lot in many different ways. So yeah, the Knicks are looking good, man. The Knicks are looking good this year. The Knicks are exciting again. I mean, I'm glad I'm glad one New York team is exciting again. You know, Justin Turner, but what kind of money is he going to command though? That's what I like to know. Like, what kind of how much do you think he's going to command? Because what did he get paid last year? And do we want to sign more older guys? I mean, the guy is he's 40 years old, and I could see it now. The Yankees signed Justin Turner. Oh, great, another old guy that the Yankees have signed. I mean, is that? I mean, I don't want that. Sorry, I'm just looking at his contract. So he got 1 year, 6 million. I mean, I'd be all right with that. But wait, Turner's nearing a deal with the Cubs for real, Brad? Is that like happening right now? I know there was rumors that the Cubs were in on Aaron or on Justin Turner, but if they don't land Bregman, I know that was a thing. Yeah, no, I figured. I thought it was rumors, but I mean, I know they were saying there was rumors about them being in on Bregman or on Turner if they don't get signed Bregman. And Bregman's still a free agent. Can you believe it, folks? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. I saw something about that too. Arenado and Bregman are the only true upgrades from what we have. They aren't getting either one of them. We hope Peraza and Cabrera outplay DJ this spring. I mean, I truly believe Peraza could outplay DJ, no doubt. I think he can. I think he could outplay DJ. Excellent defender. I don't know, TC. I don't know if Bregman stays in Houston. Where are they going to put him? Because they got Paredes. Unless if they move Paredes. I mean, where are they going to put him in the infield? And Graham is still on the Alex Bregman is going to go to Japan. He really wants that to happen. Oh my god. But yeah, Towns of the Knicks. Yeah, that dude's a beast. I'm glad the Knicks traded for him. That guy is awesome. But yeah, folks. But that's what we got, though. That's what we got. You know, I feel like with with the Yankees reporters, right? I feel like they're trying to tell us that DJ's probably going to be your starting third baseman because of the money he's owed. But I feel like after this season, if there's no improvement from DJ after the 2025 season, I could see them DFAing him after this season, and he would, they would owe him 15 million. And folks, I did get a notification in the group chat that I'm in. So shout out to Ma. So it looks like Nick Pivetta reached a deal with the San Diego Padres on a 4-year deal worth $55 million. It includes a pair of opt-outs, and it's pending a physical. And that was broke by Jeff Passan. So there's your breaking news, folks. Nick Pivetta, who was a pitcher that has been available, wondering where he was going to sign. He is a member of the San Diego Padres. So you wonder now, does this mean that Dylan Cease is definitely going to get traded? I know they're trying to shop Dylan Cease. Is he definitely going to get traded now? So they're keeping Michael King based on the reports that I read, and they're going to trade Cease. So yeah, Nick Pivetta, folks, is a member of the San Diego Padres, 4-year deal, $55 million, couple of opt-outs. So that news was broke by Jeff Passan. So not Yankee news, but still baseball news. Yeah, I feel like it's inevitable that Cease is going to get traded. I'm in agreement with that. So much in limbo land, and the rumor mill will keep churning. Yeah, and he's, again, classic Scott Boras, holding up the market. This is what he does best. Padres shopping Bogarts. Oh God, that's gonna be a very expensive contract right there, man. I can't believe they gave him the contract that they did at the time when they signed him. That was ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know, man. They were shopping him. They've shopped him. They talked to a couple of teams. They still could be trying to trade him there, Graham. But you might be right. Preller could make another. May want to make another run, and he could with the team that he has. I mean, why not? But that's what we got, folks. That's what we got. I'm going to wrap it up here. I do appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you to everybody for your continued support. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the interactions. As always, I enjoy these interactions all the time. I do greatly appreciate it. So, let's see what reports we hear. If any reports come out the rest of the week. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to more Yankee stuff. So it's an exciting time, people. It's an exciting time, and it's going to get even more exciting. So stay tuned, folks. We're almost at opening day. We're 43 days away, people. 43 days away. We're not far off. So let's see what happens. And I'm just seeing a few more of the comments here. But yes, indeed. But anyway, folks, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you all hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. The like buttons does really help out the channel. Hit that and hit that share button. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you all next time. Have a good night. And we're out.